Leadership in our country has become a source of hopelessness, greed, and moral decay, and eroding public trust. The current leadership is unworthy of honor. They keep on having constant abuse. They have eroded respect. We keep on saying that you cannot model vice and expect virtue, which is actually the truth. The policies in the key sectors, they are either terrible or they are not working. Our political leaders are increasingly out of touch with people's needs. They are out of touch. They are now even going to the extent of focusing on elections rather than urgent issues like the high cost of living, taxation, unemployment, and service delivery. Okay. Yes, there is a growing gap between leaders and the people of Kenya. And the political class continues to mischaracterize the citizens of this country, especially youth.
Mshahara wa Ruto pesa ngapi wenye amebakisha tumchangie sisi wa Kenya ende nyumbani. Vijana wa hii nchi tunasema William Ruto resign. Toka ikulu ya Kenya ni yetu. Sisi tunaweza changa pesa tukulipe mshahara wako ambao umebaki wa miaka 2.5. William Ruto.
Kwa ameiga wewe na fumble economy. Kwa wengine wenu wao mnaonekana rupokwa. Because I don't use fancy jargon, mnaonekana guess, but I can read the signs. The signs are on the wall. These guys can't sustain this thing. They are struggling.
What you see as government of Kenya today must stop. Its players must be removed. And the biggest way you start, right, is why we have been on the debt issue. You cut off this debt, I want you to imagine a very different life. You cut off a payment this year of 1.9 trillion in debt. What does it take to fund the health sector? Universal health care as a target was costed at 168 billion shillings. We are paying 1.9 trillion to debt this year.
It's a tenth.
We are paying 2.2 next year. We are paying 2.5 the following year. And I can go on with those figures, appreciating up until 2038, contrary to what our friend Bandi was saying, 2034. Okay? Now, we have a situation here where if you remove that debt, can we afford universal health care for everybody?
10 times over.
Right. To fund pre-primary education. Right? You have 10 million kids, right, in primary school. They currently get 1,400, but even give them 4,000 shillings, right, per kid. That is how many billion?
How many?
10 million times 4,000. I think that's 40 billion?
40
yes,
billion.
40 billion.
Yes.
Then you have 4 million that go to high school. They say they should get at least 22,000.
It should be 22,000 in the books.
They get 17.
They get 17,
right now.
yes.
That's 22 times is what? 80 something?
88.
80? 88.
Yes.
88. Now you have 275, let's say 300,000 in university. You see how people are cut off. It's tragic.
Terrible.
Yes.
You have 300,000 in university. They normally say that if you look at the average programs, they cost 300,000 shillings per year. So just take that a government's contribution can only be a maximum of a third. That's the place now a parent would contribute maybe 100,000 a year, and you could get a loan for 100,000. All right? So 100,000 times 300,000 is how much?
30 billion.
Yeah, 30 billion.
Yes, it is 30
so 30 billion plus what is it in high school?
88.
88.
And what is it in primary? 40.
40.
How much is that?
70 plus 88 is 158 billion.
So 158 billion is all you need for no kid to pay any school fees until university. Right? You can probably even build schools and absorb.
For those that are in school currently.
Those are in school currently.
Yes.
You can probably build schools so that you don't have 6 million that go out. Or build vocation schools, because we need a lot of vocational training here. All right? Now, you are paying 1.9 trillion. So you can, this year, So with 400 billion, roughly 300 billion, 400 billion, you can easily take care of free primary, free high school, and a contribution in
University.
You can take care of universal healthcare in totality. Nobody would have to contribute a cent to shine shift, right? And you still have change left. So where is your emancipation?
So essentially, if you're asking the question and we're answering,
what else do you need to know?
Your emancipation is then being freed from the shackles of debt.
Correct.
So do I hear you to be saying that in order to be free of these shackles, and that we start now that money starting to work for Kenyans, that nobody who is involved in the current system should have any business being in the system if you want to be free?
Absolutely. If we have not understood this subject, then all we're doing is perpetuating our own economic demise, our own economic injustice.
Because we're looking at this person who is a thug, who has stolen from us. We know that this person has not done the job that we elected them to do. Okay? But they've come back, they are talking loud, they are talking trash, they are insulting other people, they have done this and the other, they'll even slap somebody up. We talk hapa kijana, unaongea nini? Toeni huyo kijana hapa. That one will like, yes, that's the guy we want. The reason why this person who has integrity is not being considered is because we are looking for somebody without integrity.
So it's an us problem.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
So you come in with all this integrity and we're like, oh, lakini.
Looking for something.
Lakini. Ai? No. Sasa hata anaongeaje?
Yeah.
Hata ajui kuongea.
Tunakutafutia shida sasa makosa. We're
And
like,
that, I think that is
excuse why not to choose you.
Abazenga. Stage. Oh, kwanza uko na voters card?
Sasa voters card imeingiliana wapi na sina?
Shuka utembee. Si baby mtu ana nini?
Bro, voters card na
wewe tembea, enda uregister kwanza.
Bari yako.
Poa sana.
Sida upande mbili nasikia kichwa changu na umamba.
Kuna dombili? Uko na voters card?
Voter gani sina hiyo voter hapa.
Hoja register? Na siwezi kuzia panado.
Si niko na saa.
Shaifanya hapa.
Sasa ifanye.
Enda uregister kama voter ndo urudi. Wewe waiter. Yes, ni WhatsApp na nini? Niletee ugali matumbo. Ugali matumbo na wewe? Nyama gideri iko. Nyama gideri. By the way na mko na kura, msha register ka voter. Bado. Hapa tuziwa watu hawana kura. Sasa bosi naingiana aje na kukura. Enda kwanza chukua kura huko.
Bwana, mkate moja ni how much?
Mkate moja ni 65.
65? Basi nipe mbili.
Uko na voters card?
Voters card? Hii ya kupiga kura? Bado sijachukua.
Enda uchukue kwanza ndio urudi nikuzie.
Ai bwana.
Enda chukua kwanza kura.
Nimewaona kwanza na spend all day. Hadi ajaiva. Manze.
Haya, Genz mnafanya nini salon? Naona mko busy.
Tunashuka.
Mko na kura?
Final word, Jimmy. I'll allow you 30 seconds to say something to Kenyans.
My dear Kenyans, we are at a turning point in our history. And I call upon you all to participate with I and we in Safina in taking Kenya through the next phase of our liberation called economic liberation. I plead with you to seize this moment, to look at every single leader that comes before you attempting to take your vote, to articulate to you the issues of your life, the issues of the day in Kenya. This is a moment for you to change history. It is our moment as a country. It was started by Genz, and we must complete this journey of liberating Kenya from the shackles of what was created in 1920 by the colonialist. You must arm yourself with that voter's card. You must participate in an election that answers your question when you X the box. It must be you you're voting for, not Jimmy, not whoever else. It is you yourself you're voting for. Your question must be answered when you're Xing that box. And that question can only be the next phase of our liberation, which is the economic. Join us in that liberation.
Thank you so much. That's where we come to a close.
Niko kazi wana chapati ni 10 bob baba ni shilingi 10 peke yake. 10 bob na umeregister kama voter. Voter. Hiyo bado ngoja nini? Enda register kama voter huko.
BBC leo tunawaletea habari kuhusu launching ya boobs za Vera Saidika na wanaume wamejaa kuliko wanawake katika ile venue.
Sasa Genz mna report hizi nini? Uko na kura?
La hasha.
Na mna report hizi nini? Genz chukua kura, time ya maandamano mlitokea ati sijui one term two term. Hizi vitu enda chukua kura saa hii, cameraman enda chukua kura.
Wacha tu hiyo. Wacha nikupige tu tam sasa. Wacha hii sana.
Genz mnatoa vita ya kucheza pool na mna vote. Enda chukua kura. Very nice. Leo nimekumiss bana. Genz mbona mnaibia Genz mwenzenu mpesi yake. Mregister kama voters. Enda mregister, enda mpige kura. Very nice.
Ile siku ni leo. Come with me as I propose to my mpoa. Come.
Mahari nini? Unaoa nini? Umechukua kura? Enda chukua voters card kwanza. Very nice. Hadi sasa tumerudi force.
Sinakwambia Man U new team. Man U new team.
Man U kitu gani? Umechukua vote. Enda mregister mpige kura. Very nice.
Wacha nijegelea please, kesho nazamkia nende mjengo.
Mjengo gani? Umechukua vote. Enda chukua vote kwanza. Very nice.
Kiadi unaenda kutafuta kazi, uko na interview sahi.
Genz unaenda kutafuta interview, umechukua kura?
Bado sijachukua.
Enda uchukue kura kwanza. Very nice.
Hi Kenyans, mimi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye mi wanapenda, so kanapenda toto chupa na haga nono.
Madam na kudai umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai, una dance fit unawacha nikismile ama niko high jua live nice.
Kono moja mbele ngine yende rembe pile up yoni
Enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.